Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour, and welcome back to a very top level 1v1 match. ExCaL against RaGe. Actually quite a rare sight, to be honest, to see these two going at it. I think these replays were a couple of months old. I say these because I've got a few to cast. This is the first, and I think the largest file size as well. So, yo, absolute justice. This may be a video, but the alerts are still on as well, so welcome to you. Hopefully you're watching this one. We got RaGe in the top right. He is playing with the... what has he got? China Tank, I think. I think he's got China Tank. We'll soon see when we see the veteran. See, we've got China Tank, the top right for Mad RaGe. And he's playing with the cyan color, his typical color. We've got OE ExCaL down in the bottom left, playing with the GLA Stealth. With the purple color, both playing with their traditional colors. And one of my favorite matchups to watch, actually, Stealth against Tank. Yeah, one of my most favorite. I believe it's like, I don't want to say everything is 50-50 perfectly balanced, but this is a heavily balanced matchup. I feel like you feel like you've got a good chance with the Tank. You feel like a good chance with this Stealth. In the early to mid game, Tank is decent, and then towards the late game when the battle busters get out, then Stealth is decent. So yeah, let's see what ExCaL is able to get done here with this forward tunnel and this aggressive technical. He has dropped off a hijacker. Pretty sure RaGe will have seen that. So Semfin is going to get hijacked. Ooh, okay. Surprised ExCaL didn't actually take the doze there. He actually took the GAT. ExCaL now doing some harassment on the trucks, but RaGe's GAT is now going to focus that down, and actually the truck survives, but ExCaL is going to escape with his own GAT, actually, so that'll go inside of his tunnel, and yeah, make his army a little bit stronger. You'll take that, because it's cost him $600 for his hijacker, it's cost RaGe $700 for his GAT, but the end result is that RaGe hasn't got a GAT, and ExCaL has got a GAT. So yeah, you do the maths, it's actually a lot better there for ExCaL in terms of stealing units. So yeah, hijacker is a very good unit. Up in the top left, no one's got the oil yet, but we've got ExCaL dropping down a tunnel. We've got another technical coming in here for ExCaL, and RaGe knows the dozer hunt might be imminent, so he has boxed in his dozer. A very nice box going on there, and these GATs are going to chase away this tech RPG and close it down. The GATs there are going to take down all the RPGs. RaGe just want to be careful with this outpost, because if he loses that, he'll be forced to make another one, because you can't ever be too sure if there's going to be another hijacker or not. And as I say that, there is one there. So yeah, that outpost going down could be very bad news. RaGe is now trying to push out. He's trying to clear this little bunker thing. Where's that hijacker gone? Oh, there. It's in the GAT. It's got another GAT. Okay. Stolen another GAT. No more hijackers yet that I can see. ExCal's now making rebels, going for the oils. So yeah, I mean, even with the decent aggression that ExCal's done there, it's kind of hard to kill Tank early, because if he just defends well, he gets his mines, he boxes in his dozer or whatever, and you've got a few GATs out. Like, it's kind of hard to push as a stealth, because what can you really do? I suppose quads and RPGs is probably the most meaty thing you can do. But even just pure GATs from a Tank do counter that. So, ooh, there's a hijacker again. ExCal's really trying his luck with those hijackers. But yeah, sadly for him, this one is actually going to get found. So far, 2 of 3 of the hijackers have paid for themselves. Hallis now being constructed. I would like to see ExCal on a couple more workers. He looks okay. He is getting the oils, though, I believe. Maybe one of them. I don't know why you wouldn't just send 2, or I don't know why you wouldn't just... He's got 2.3k, see? ExCaL now running away with his rebel. There is a mini GAT army with an outpost here, and now this is where ExCaL is going to push with his 2 GATs and his few quads here, but quickly turned around by that bunker. There's always a mini disco going on up here. You can hear it. Somewhere around here, there's a mini disco going on. ExCaL looks like he is going to get that oil, actually. So RaGe is going to have to flame it down straight away. ExCaL gets a nice little 1,000 boost. RaGe has cleared it out. So yeah, you see what I mean? Even though the aggression there was nice from ExCaL, it was very nice indeed. Yeah, tank is quite, I wouldn't say easily, but kind of comfortably able to kind of get to this midpoint. And that's when tank is actually pretty good at this kind of stage. Because these quads are not very good against flamers and gats. But you are banking on that palace, which your palace is already up, and ExCal's got a few more tunnels here. ExCaL does like to drop down a hell of a lot of tunnels. As GLA against China. Like them two flamers now. How do you even comprehend dealing with that? This flamer is actually going to get an angle where the quad can actually kill it. Or maybe. But this one now is going to be so annoying. Oh, there is a battle bus out already, actually. So let's see if this flamer can even kill the supply. It would be nice for RaGe if he can. Battle bus is going to come there and help. And it's only got a few RPGs. I don't think that's fully loaded. But RaGe now pushing out with the majority of his army. There's one forward tunnel here. Supply does go down to the hole, but sadly for RaGe doesn't kill it completely. RaGe actually leading in terms of XP here. And RaGe now clearing out this bottom right. There is a rebel running around that RaGe does want to stop. He has the Lotus out now and a propaganda center. Little pro tip for you, if you ever lose your Lotus and you can't find it, just press the Control and H key and it will take you to your Lotus. Yeah, sometimes I like to number my Lotus or whatever on 0. This is Jarman or whatever on 0, but if sometimes I forget to do it, press Control and H, it takes you to it. So there's actually a bike brought over here as well, but that's going to go down too. A little bit of a waste there from ExCaL. ExCaL is sending his battle bus across the map. Got to be careful of the terrain here because this terrain can really mess with your ground units. RaGe's got quite a few battle masters in here now as well, so if that battle bus gets too close and these tanks fire a few shots, that battle bus can very quickly be hull moded. Got more quads being produced by ExCaL, and he has got a hijacker out. Again. Yeah, again. ExCaL doesn't have much map control. I mean, if you look at his base, he's a bit like a little hermit crab down here, just in his little corner in his little shell. RaGe, meanwhile, has all of the map control. But ExCaL is not wanting to hang around. He's actually sending a lot of quads down here to this bottom right. Maybe he's just going to sacrifice all of this lot to try and kill the oil, or is he trying to delay this army? Yeah, interesting decision. Very interesting decision. Because if RaGe just had a few ECMs Battle Masters here, this would all get cleared up easy. And it probably will still get cleared up. But what will ExCaL achieve with it? RaGe is sending it... Seems like his whole army back, but I don't know if he needs to send all of it back. RaGe does not have the chain guns, by the way. Chain gun upgrade. Yeah, all of these units here for ExCaL are wasted. But, yeah, he's using that opportunity to send a battle bus in at the top. Okay, so it was a distraction in the hope that he might kill the oil as well. But, yeah, nice little distraction. Rather than just staying in his base and camping it out, he wants to actually... He's distracted him with a little kind of 1-2 punch. Like, that's the 1. The 2 is up here. If you're happy with me correlating it that way. Or an analogy is probably the better word. That battle bus is looking like it's going to get hull moded. Ooh, doesn't actually. It's still on a very low amount of HP. There's a battle master again now for ExCaL this time because he has hijacked it. RaGe actually pushing in for a counterattack whilst his units are big and slow. Or powerful and slow, let's say. He's actually choosing to go in rather than go back to his base. By the time he goes back to his base, I mean, the ExCaL might not even be there anymore. So yeah, ExCaL does have still a battle master. RaGe got 6.6k. Massive engagement here. Battle buses coming in to try and save the day, but this battle bus is going to go down. RaGe does have the autoloader upgrade. RaGe now flaming down. The second supply tunnel's gone down. Another battle bus looking like it's going to go down here as well. This is nice play from RaGe. Very, very nice play. Would like to see that ECM, yeah, lock down that battle bus once again. I feel that was a wasted opportunity. He could have locked it down. But he does need the ECM, to be fair, moving around as to protect his units. And, yeah, from the incoming rockets. I think RaGe has got enough here to defend against this. Even just this one flamer, for example, can stop them RPGs. Both players on a decent-ish amount of cash, especially RaGe though, 7.3k. He also does have this oil as well, so maybe he wants to think about sending one of his spare dozers over there to repair it. Maybe repair it and drop down a GAT or a bunker with mines or something to try and protect it. But probably too late because ExCaL's already coming over there. We have an artillery. We have a sneaky tunnel. An artillery lands between both of the buildings and kills both of them. That's probably why, so against some of the Chinese, you don't want to build your buildings so close together because, yeah, level 3 artillery there just annihilated both. So, yeah, ExCaL doesn't have very much, actually. He's got a battle bus, I think, to his name. Ooh, maybe not even a battle bus for very long. Tunnel there going to be cleared up. There's a tunnel up here that we saw being built before. ECM is being used very, very nicely. Does need to be careful, though, because even the ECMs will go down. Flamer here comes in, and that battle bus goes down. Get some veterancy on the Flamer there as well. RaGe has made an airfield, maybe indicating he wants to go for a helix, but has ExCaL seen that? Because ExCaL just needs really a battle bus and a couple of quads, and the helix is not going to be able to do very much. So, yeah, could this decision come back to haunt RaGe a little bit later? We'll see, but helix is good against battle buses. ExCaL doing pretty decently around the corners here. We check RaGe's. Ooh, you see that? I don't know if ExCaL's done that on purpose or not. But the way that has fallen, there's no chance really of RaGe seeing that. Has he even got a radar? No, he hasn't got a radar, so he's not even going to see the purple speck there. Yeah, that tunnel's not going to be stopped. There is going to be probably, what, a new battle bus out soon, I would imagine. He's only got 4 RPGs in there, ExCaL. Ooh, here's the battle bus. Yeah, both players left them not very much. RaGe's got a load of trucks, but only 1 supply. RaGe is making a helix. But there's going to be a worker in his base very soon making a tunnel. Maybe ExCaL wants to stop there and make the tunnel. Don't go too close, because RaGe definitely will see it then. Yeah, RaGe has seen it now, and that might indicate that there is a sneaky tunnel somewhere over here. Okay, helix is gonna kill the bus, maybe? RPGs are popped out. And I think that's it for the battle bus. I think that's dead now. Yeah, well played by RaGe. Maybe the helix was a worthwhile investment. Very, very decent indeed. RaGe needs to get these back collecting, which I'm sure he will do. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that oil did obviously go down, and ExCaL is now back onto supplies. And he's got a decent amount of cash left. Like 12k, and there's probably like 10k there. So yeah, 22k versus RaGe is only 10k. That's going to be hard. And ExCaL has the bounty money as well, so probably a lot of people thinking, can you hijack a helix? I actually don't know. If the helix is empty, I don't know. I don't think he can. I don't think he can, especially when there's a bunker and with tank hunters inside of it. Yeah, usually a unit that's got units already inside of it can't be hijacked. Okay, that building there gets cleared out. Yeah, just the money situation. I'm now, even though RaGe is playing super good, I'm now leaning towards ExCaL, I think. Just because of the money situation, it's the bounty, and he's got an extra 10k in supplies. It's just going to be a little bit too much. RaGe is going to run out of cash soon. Master that does get cleared up, and, well, actually I say cleared up, it was actually the hijacker who stolen one again. I suppose the bad thing about that is actually it gives RaGe loads of XP. You steal a Vet 2 unit and then he kills it. It gives him the 200 XP. This guy once again trying to creep forward with these tunnels, but RaGe does find it because it's a little bit too close to his base once again. Have a look at ExCaL's vision. He's only got them sneaky tunnels, that, and then this in his base. He's got no markets or anything like that. This supply is probably going to get cleared in a second. I heard another hijacker saying let's go car shopping or whatever he says. 3 helixes now for RaGe. So that kind of does force ExCaL into making more quads. And that's where the ground army of RaGe is going to shine. So actually, maybe this composition for RaGe is actually very decent. Hijack is still running around. Is he going to be able to get anything here? Ooh, it's actually a flamer. That's very, very bad news. Oh, wow. RaGe will have a heart attack. He's going to send his helixes back ASAP. The war factory is going to be sold. As long as he gets the 1,000 back, kind of okay, but actually he doesn't. It actually gives 200 to ExCaL. ExCal's now going to try and take down the CC. I think the CC will survive. Helixes do come back and save the day, but there is a load of quads here ready to strike on the helixes, but now they go back to the tunnel, back to base. RaGe is now beaking the tunnel, so he knows where one is, but there's actually another one here. Is he going to be prepared for 2? The thing with stealth, you take a fight there thinking, oh yeah, I've closed down this tunnel, but then he pops like a battle bus from there, and it's like, oh, I didn't expect that angle. There's another hijacker here for ExCaL. What's he going to take? Ooh, almost gets crushed. Ooh, he's going to get found, actually, because the Gatlix is going to fly over it, and the quads do pop from this alternate tunnel. 1 helix is going to go down. No AP ammo, actually. RaGe is about to mine out, by the way. Helixes do come in. Quads once again, and another helix. Well, this time goes very low. Not quite dead yet. ExCaL is actually choosing to engage with the quads against the tank army. And the battle bus has gone down, so maybe... yeah, ExCal's army not very good at head-on engagement anymore against RaGe's. Maybe if he had the AP ammo, but he doesn't have much money himself. He's got 1,000 because he's been kicked off that supply, remember? RaGe going to lose an ECM there. Needs to be careful with this GAT as well. So it is low. It's a Vet 3 GAT as well, so you want to save that. So yeah, ExCal's about to mine out too. He's got 2k. RaGe has already mined out. So yeah, ExCaL probably wants to get these crates, but RaGe could long distance get them and collect. We could build a supply up here or something. RaGe on $175. He's still got a propaganda. Do you need the propaganda? I suppose if he sold it, what could he afford? Not a lot. Not a lot at all. He doesn't have a war factory anymore because it got flamed down. Still 3 helixes out. This is going to go very close, you know. ExCaL is collecting from there. But RaGe could easily deny this. RaGe has beaconed another tunnel. He must have scouted it there with the outpost. Tunnel there has been denied. Very, very nice there from RaGe. So I think if RaGe kills that, then ExCaL doesn't have very much control at all. And level 3 artillery will definitely kill that market. So yeah, all of a sudden it doesn't look that great for ExCaL either. Both of them are running kind of on empty. But ExCaL is still collecting a bit of money from there, and he has the bounty money. I don't know if he has a battle bus, you know. I don't really know if he has a battle bus. He's got a fair few units. I imagine he's probably got 1 battle bus and the rest is quads, maybe. But whose position do you prefer? If you were to jump in the game now and play as any one of them from this point, who would you rather be? I probably would say RaGe, you know. Because this level 3 artillery, which is no doubt coming very soon, and just take out the only market. That said, though, does he know where that market is? I'm going to say maybe he doesn't. Does he know the palace is there and that's it? He could also be thinking that ExCaL has more markets than he actually has. That's got to be one thing running through your mind as well. Got this building occupied here by RaGe, but doesn't really mean anything. So RaGe has stopped him mining from this supply. ExCaL still only on one market. He's got a Jarman though. Because if you just left on unlimited time, Jarman would just be able to snipe everything to death. You'd be able to snipe this army over time. But RaGe is going to want to try to hunt this Jarman down. Because yeah, if Jarman's just left to his own devices, just slowly but surely your army just gets picked off and picked off and picked off. But RaGe does have the 3 helixes. Could come in and try and fly over to Jarman, but Jarman is staying by the tunnels because ExCaL knows exactly what RaGe will be up to. He'll pop from one of his tunnels and kill, or try to kill all the helixes. But RaGe's got the better support powers here. ExCaL actually, ooh, almost. 1 battle bus and a load of quads, okay. RaGe's army will self-heal though with the Vet 3 and the Vet 2s. Except the ECMs won't. But he does have the speaker tower. Yeah, RaGe's got the support powers because, yeah, like level 3 artillery. And the mines can slowly but surely do damage. But if it's a bit of a stalemate, the bounty's obviously not paying for itself. For the bounty, you're kind of hoping on trading off and making some money that way. So yeah, artillery comes in on the only market. So ExCal's left on $435. RaGe picks off a few workers there. ExCal pops his units. Needs to be careful of that one, RaGe. Ooh, he has AP ammo now, ExCal does. AP ammo. Pretty much a full tunnel and 1 battle bus. It's difficult, man. I don't know who the hell's going to win here. But RaGe is going to try to stop these workers collecting. RaGe is risking the Helix's life. RaGe could sell some buildings, I suppose. You'd get 1,000 for that. What would he make with it? You'd have 2k left in the bank then. You could probably mix in a load of tank hunters here or some red guard to recapture one Jarman. I don't know. Maybe not. Just like every little unit counts here. It's probably going to come down to a battle in the last couple of units. Like 1 more unit there could probably finish off the battle bus if they went in ahead on engagement, something like that. But yeah, the longer RaGe hangs around, okay, he's stealing ExCal's money, but the longer RaGe hangs around, Jarman's already got to work here, and ExCal's just got some more bounty money there. And he is slowly but surely clearing the crates here. There's only 750, 900, 675. Every little helps in a battle this close. Is a hell of a standoff. Jarman once again. I mean, if that just keeps happening, the chances are it's slipping more and more in ExCal's favor. That's literally it. It is a stalemate. But RaGe has got level 3 artillery on cooldown. So, I mean, if you did it like there and baited a pop... Ooh, ExCal needs to be careful. Did take out a truck. Yeah, if you did it like artillery here and baited a pop out... Killed a load of quads on the exit. That will obviously change the game. Zero is such a cool game. One little thing like that could change the whole thing. 1 quad cannon there for RaGe does get picked off. That's a nice little win there for him. But 3 of his units have been picked off now. Maybe he wants to think about just building some red guards, sending them long distance across the map just to get them 2 units back. It's not worth the risk because ExCal's going to get a flamer here for himself. Ouch. Yeah, ExCal has got it. I mean, against this army of RaGe's, Flamer's not going to do a hell of a lot. He could sneak it around the map. It could be a bit of an annoyance. RaGe's actually going to force fire his own disabled GAT. ExCal now going to come in. He's going to get a load of XP from this. I think 200 XP. And killing 1 Battlemaster. See, he's on like 4,000 XP now. RaGe's in a difficult spot. He is in a difficult spot, but the longer he hangs around... The more Jarman is going to get to work, the more ExCal's going to collect some money from here. But RaGe's level 3 artillery is on cooldown. He's got a mine drop, I think. We have seen mines, right? Or not? He's level 4. Has he got mines? Or maybe he's saving... Is he saving him for EMP and carpet? he gets that far, is he even going to get to EMP and carpet? So yeah, he's just giving up on this spot now. He's just going back into his base. We are literally at a stalemate. RaGe has managed to squeeze another helix out, so he sold his prop in return to get another helix. He sold that, and I think he collected a little bit with the trucks, maybe. Yeah, to get another helix out, that's worth it, but the thing is, you're against AP ammo quads, and one of them's got Vet 2. And ExCaL is slowly but surely collecting $75 at a time. Does he have worker shoes? Nah, they'd be walking faster. Yeah, doesn't have worker shoes. Right, it's got a full helix there. This one's going to be a full helix if he can get a bunker. Yeah, he's got the bunker. Okay, RaGe is killing his own refinery. He's figured out that the only benefit that's going to be in the remainder of the game is if ExCaL captures it, because RaGe can no longer make any more vehicles. I mean, he's completely ran out of cash. I mean, if he sold that, and that, he could probably squeeze out one more pointless helix, but you need the support power, so you can't sell the CC. RaGe is going to fly around killing buildings. RaGe is just banking on his level 3 artillery getting some good damage in. Like, where do you shoot next? The thing is, there's so many layers of tunnels. Just one overstep with these helixes. Yeah, and that's it. Is RaGe going to fly over here? Destroy these as well? He's just literally... I think RaGe is a bit bored. He's just going around destroying everything. ExCaL, meanwhile, he's just collecting with 2 workers. Is it 2? Yeah, 2. He's got 1 here, ready to repair the palace in case the artillery comes in. Artillery's got to be soon. I can't remember what the cooldown is. Is it 3 minutes or 3.5 or 4 minutes? Really should learn my cooldowns. I know carpet is one of the least. I think like 2.5 minutes, is it? Yeah, I really should learn that. But RaGe is literally going around the map killing some buildings. He's just trying to stop ExCaL from getting anything. He's just flattening everything. Whilst he can't actually push in the base. We're literally watching someone just fly around the map, destroying empty civilian buildings. This is what this game has come to. Lotus is still running around. So I think what RaGe is trying to do is wait for this Jarman to overstep the mark. Lotus will find him, and then the helixes will come in and kill the Jarman. So Jarman does need to be careful, because if he goes too far in this little city, then yeah, the helixes will find him. But yeah, RaGe is literally just flying around, destroying civilian buildings. I think we might have to fast forward a little bit here, you know? I think we are just going to fast forward just while he's destroying these things. Just going to fast forward a bit. Okay. I don't normally like to fast forward, but we're literally watching someone destroy civilian buildings. I don't think I've ever seen this entire section completely cleared out. RaGe maybe now getting a little bit too bored. Flies in, kills one more worker. I suppose making his stats look a little bit better here. We've got units destroyed 78. 46. So it's more efficient for RaGe, but maybe that's to be expected. You've got the stronger ground units, whereas like every little worker and every little RPG, not really that valuable, but they obviously do add up. But they're the things that RaGe's been picking off, whereas ExCal's been picking off things like GATs, Battlemasters, stuff like that. Still 4 helixes, 3 ECMs and a Battlemaster I don't think is enough. We haven't seen the artillery again, have we? The helix is still flying around. Don't tell me this is just going to be a complete draw. I mean, what's ExCal's choices at the moment? RaGe doesn't have very many choices, but ExCaL, he could move across the map, but if these ECMs just lock down a few, let's say they lock down 3 of those, and then you've got the Battlemaster in there as well. But let's say the Jarman snipes the Battlemaster. Could the Helixes kill 5 AP ammo quads? It's going to be close, because there's 4 Helixes. I don't know, man. It's close. It's not worth the risk when you're kind of happy, just content sitting back. And he's scouted the Lotus and actually killed the Lotus now. We've got some bounty money for it as well, so that's going to make it a lot harder now, because Jarman can just snipe this. Yeah, I think RaGe is going to be forced to take a bad engagement. I mean, unless you're willing to just sit in your base and just go AFK, something like that. But Jarman can now go across the map. Helixes can still find the Jarman, that's one thing. Here comes the artillery. And ExCaL is not taking any risks. Not taking any risks whatsoever. Where has RaGe fired that? I mean, you got to take a gamble. You got to take a potluck shot. That was it. I suppose the other alternative, you could have fired here. You could have fired here and then pushed in and cleared these tunnels. Could have been the other option. Then you might be able to find a way to take out the palace. Because those tunnels, once they're killed, can't be rebuilt. Because only got $302. Truck there does get killed. RaGe is destroying loads of civilian stuff. ECMs come in, trying to lock down 1 quad. Jarman is in action though, and ExCaL even has more quads behind this, and the battle bus. Helix is coming in, trying to pick off the battle bus, but do not actually. And this RaGe is going to have to take this fight. RaGe hasn't really got much of a choice. He can't afford to throw away units here. Battle bus takes out the Battlemaster. And now the ECM is going to get chased. The Helixes might just go for a counter-attack. ExCaL is way out of position if the Helixes do come in. Yeah, ExCaL is going to have to go back. ExCaL realizes what's up. RaGe is moving in, going to pick off the barracks, which cannot be rebuilt. RaGe now going to pick off some tunnels. ExCaL is desperately trying to get back to his base. I didn't expect this from RaGe, actually. ExCaL now realized maybe that's a bit of a mistake, actually, moving out. So yeah, he's taking out all of the tunnels here, RaGe. Very, very nice indeed. Is he going to be able to pick off the arms dealer, though, before the quads get there? The quads are trying to chase these down. Oh, RaGe is hanging around maybe a little bit too long. Quads trying to come in. Is one Helix going to go down? Ooh, RaGe escapes. And he actually took down the arms dealer down to the hole. So he's working his way towards level 5. So actually, that's... It's like a game of chess. You don't want to lose your knight. You don't want to lose your rook. You don't want to lose your bishop. But eventually you have to make some kind of trade-off. So like RaGe has lost like a couple of pawns and his queen. And ExCaL has just lost his bishop or something, which is all these tunnels in the barracks. Something like that. We will make some fun out of this very stalemate replay. I don't know who's going to win. I think... I don't know. ExCal's got to be scared of mines as well. Because I'm surprised to see no mines on the battlefield. But like, let's say ExCaL moves across to the base of RaGe and tries to go for a base trade. He could step on some mines on the way. And RaGe could just go back to the base of ExCaL and just kill these last 3 buildings. There was only 3 buildings left. RaGe got 4 buildings. So if we're going by that, RaGe is ahead. But it is a complete stalemate. Jarman, ooh, has been revealed. Helixes might come in and try and get the kill, but the quads are there. Yeah, RaGe realizes he moves back. Look at ExCal's vision. He knows there's something there because you can see the little black smoke. You see that? Ooh, he's actually revealed it with the radar. Okay, very, very nice. Get some extra money for that. He's got 1,000 actually, so he can build a new barracks. He could build 2 new barracks if he wanted to. Or a barracks and a couple of terrorists. He has sold his supply. He won't get much back for that. 1,800. What's he going to build? He could make a technical and a few terrorists. Do a terror attack across the map. Or do you just want to save your cash? I don't want to fast forward because if I fast forward too much, you might just like a battle will happen and then the game will be over. I don't fancy watching the replay back. So yeah, I don't know, man, but maybe we do need to fast forward just a tiny little bit. Just gonna do it a little bit. Okay, here we go. Artillery. Finally some action. Finally. What's he gonna hit? Is he gonna hit the arms dealer? It's looking like the arms dealer. Is he gonna kill the arms dealer though? Ooh, it does. So actually, is ExCaL the one on the timer? Okay. He's got a worker, so even if the palace takes the level 3 artillery, the palace, I think, will survive very low. So then the worker might just repair it, and then by the time the level 3 artillery is ready again, it is a stalemate. It's a stalemate. That's what it is. But ExCaL now has decided to... He's got his quads here. But did he spend his extra cash on a few more quads? I think he did. So now he can go for an attack with these and keep the other quads back at home. So RaGe can't go for a counter-attack. But at the same time, RaGe is going to probably die here. Like, he's selling his airfield, selling his barracks. He's probably thinking he's going to have to migrate somewhere or something. Maybe he's going to send a doge over here and build a barrack, something like that. But yeah, RaGe is in trouble now because his whole base here could go down. RaGe has parked his dozer behind the CC in order to repair it ASAP. And yeah, Jarman has now killed one guy. RaGe is what? He's going in for the base trade. There is a flamer already here. Has RaGe dropped down another scaffold anywhere? RaGe is going for the counter attack. He realizes now how many quads there and the palace. And they're all spread out as well. That's painful. He tries to pick off one quad, loses a helix though. The ECMs can't even come into play because they're tucked behind here. The flamer's taking down the CC. Poor RaGe, man. He could drop down a new barracks over here just to stay in the game. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Without a CC, that's it. There's nothing. RaGe is going to... What's he going to do? He's going to try and take out this tunnel. Going to try and take out another tunnel, but the quads are here doing big damage to the helixes. ExCaL doesn't know how much money RaGe has. For all he knows, RaGe could have still 2k and drop down a new CC somewhere. Also, he seems to not be afraid of mines. Like, if RaGe had mines somewhere... So RaGe is trying to get his XP up, but he doesn't have a CC anymore, so even with the EMP, yeah, so... Looking very, very desperate of a situation here for RaGe, to be fair. This Shaman is probably going to find this little secret base that RaGe has got up here. I say base is one barracks. RaGe is trying to come in on top of the quads, but the quads do move to safety. Oh, RaGe is going to evac. What's he going to do? Try and take down the palace. It's not the last building, though. There's another barracks, and the quads coming in from behind. That's GG for RaGe. Well played to ExCaL. He managed to hang in there and win in the end in a 41-minute game there. I know I fast-forwarded it a little bit, so we're slightly ahead of time. Saved ourselves, what, 3 minutes or something like that. But what an absolutely epic game. Almost a complete draw. So I suppose, I don't even know what RaGe could have done differently. Was the helixes a mistake? I did say in the beginning, would that come back to haunt him later on? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, analyze replay. Let me know what you thought in the comments. GG, well played to both players. And see you in the next one.